All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are talking about Amik Robertson in tonight's video. Detroit Lions defensive back. Yesterday, he held his former high school rival to 3 catches for 54 yards on 9 total targets. He also had just barely almost an interception on what would have been a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Aaron Glenn's defense dialed up so many blitzes, so many pressures. The Detroit Lions played man coverage yesterday, 66.7% of Sam Darnold's dropbacks. That's the second highest mark in the NFL this season. And we're going to run through some clips, good and bad. This is Amik just being a glue stick. He's at the bottom left of the screen. Let me get out of the way here. He's at the bottom left of your screen. You got Justin Jefferson. Now he's moving. Darnold's going through his progressions, just kind of throws up, a little bit of something. Nothing too crazy. I think Justin complains about not getting a call after this, but once again, bottom of your screen here, man-to-man coverage, and he's just on him like wet on rice. He's just a phenomenal job. And Amik Robertson, I'll wait a minute here. This is just a phenomenal tackle. Justin Jefferson, Amik Robertson is the highest cornerback on the screen around the 31-yard line, or am I looking the other way? 29-yard line, and he's about to make a phenomenal tackle here on Jordan Addison. Bang, bang, bang. This is unbelievable. So Justin Jefferson, he obviously tries to block him. That doesn't really do too much. He just literally runs right past him, gets an angle, does a little bit of a flex. Oh, you can't see me. Does a little bit of a flex. But folks, welcome back to the channel. Obviously, we're doing an Amik Robertson film study. Hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. I'm also going to post this on my Lions channel. I apologize for all the re-uploads there. But we could try and get this video to 250 likes, folks. That would mean the absolute world to me. The Detroit Lions are the #1 team in the NFC, which means they will not be participating in the wild card round of the playoffs this upcoming weekend, which is great news because this defense is absolutely decimated. They have not had their bye since the 5th week of the season. And Amik Robertson, Carlton Davis with the jaw injury, Ennis Rakestraw with the hamstring injury. Terrion Arnold ended up getting a little bit banged up as well. Super thin at cornerback, super thin defensively in general. And Amik Robertson's having a really good season. He's got career highs in passes defended at 8. He's got tied for a career high. This is a dude coming out of Las Vegas, picked him up in free agency. And if you're a Raiders fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I always say this on my videos talking about Amik Robertson on discussing the Lions because I've got a daily, or I had a daily Raiders channel. I don't post daily on it anymore. But that was like my first one. Devontae Adams, former Packer wide receiver, got traded to the Vegas Raiders. I was in my 5th year of college, and I was like, start making some NFL videos. Let's make a team channel. I picked the Raiders here. This next one is almost the interception. And this is beautiful. I'm just going to let these plays just draw out. He's at the top of your screen, covering number 18, Justin Jefferson. And, keep in mind, JJ is like the best wide receiver in the NFL. Kind of a tough angle here. This is all 22 tape. You can't see it at all on this screen. But this is pretty much, I mean, if this was an interception, it would have been beautiful. But this is pretty much A+, A++. Couldn't really ask for more. Let me see if I can get a better angle here. He's just like white on rice for Justin Jefferson this whole game. And right there is the almost interception, but Justin does a pretty good job at making sure that doesn't happen. Now, with that being said, Justin had 3 catches for 54 yards. We're not going through every single snap or every single target Amik Robertson had yesterday. We're going through a lot of them. There were a couple bad ones. I'll keep it a buck with you. This one, same type of thing. Vikings really suffered in the red zone last night, as you guys could see. Amik Robertson, once again, on JJ at the top of your screen here, and this should be a touchdown. Oh, wait, so this is not the clip I thought it was, but this shouldn't, in a sense, be a touchdown because look at this. They're bringing pretty much everybody. So, linebacker hits on Hawkinson. I think I don't want to call players by their wrong names. I can't tell if that's Brian Branch. Once again, it's a little bit far away because I want the angle, the background in here. But you have man coverage, and you're just sending a max blitz right here. And you kind of see Amik jump this route a little bit. So there's pressure in the face. I'll just let it go all the way. Sam Darnold, if Justin maybe doesn't have a slight hesitation, maybe this is a touchdown. But you can kind of see here, this is just a really good defensive play. You kind of see Justin getting ready to go for the fade in the back right of the end zone. And you can kind of see Amik right there, actually that exact clip, jump it because all that pressure's coming in. You're thinking it's a slant route. Let me take this one back to the house. Let me get this in my own hands. And so he kind of jumps this route here. And, if it was a little less underthrown, or if Sam Darnold had a little bit more of a time, Amik probably wouldn't have done that to begin with. But I just wanted to throw some of this in here. This one was the one I was just thinking about. This is Amik Robertson once again lined up at the top of your screen. And this should be a touchdown, in my opinion. Let's see JJ move across the field. And so I'll just let it play out once again. I'm working on these kinks. Thank you for everybody being patient. Hopefully these are entertaining enough. I want to draw on the screen, but then you can't see my face. So I'm still figuring that kink out here. But I want to get you where Sam Darnold throws this football right now. So Sam Darnold's throwing the football. And you see two dudes who it looks like on Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. And you have, I'll even rewind it a little bit, but JJ's open. And Darnold throws this ball with anticipation, and JJ actually gets some hands on it. Kind of slows down a little bit at the end. This was a little high as well. He's probably thinking before he catches this football about where his feet are. Is this going to, am I going to be able to go up in the air and snag this and get my 2 feet in? So I think JJ lost a little bit of focus on this, but you kind of see just a nice run. That's why I had to preface this video saying Justin Jefferson's the best wide receiver in the NFL, or he's right there with Jamar Chase, right? So he gets him right there, and Amik's just too slow to catch up. Actually kind of stops sprinting a little bit. Probably was a little bit too late if we had a different angle. But I wanted to show you that one. I wanted to show you good and bad. This is beautiful. This is why Minnesota had no touchdowns yesterday. This is just absolutely beautiful. This dude loves to tackle. It's kind of like this forgotten art in the National Football League and sports in general. So somebody's going to move in motion here. JJ's moving in motion. Amik Robertson, we're flipping this. Somebody else, that's on you. So he stays here, waits for the play action. And you can kind of see right here, if he's not there, maybe the linebacker gets there before, I think that's Aaron Jones, catches this or runs this in for a touchdown. But Amik Robertson saves a touchdown right here, up on Aaron Jones. So a beautiful tackle. The guy loves to tackle. I love dudes who hit hard and are not afraid to put their body on the line, because it is football, and everyone wants to get paid, but it is a physical game. You got to be physical back. So this one is, I just wanted to throw this in here because this was a phenomenal throw from Sam Darnold. This is beautiful. This other angle kind of gives you a better glimpse. You got Kirby Joseph, number 31. Once again, the Detroit Lions throw in, arms and legs at Sam Darnold here. Anzalone goes for the jump, and then you see Kirby's right there. And obviously, if Darnold's throwing that football left, that ball is getting deflected, or that ball is not landing in the arms of Justin Jefferson. But this is just a phenomenal throw, phenomenal anticipation. And once again, Sam Darnold still a very, very, very good quarterback. But technically, this was Amik Robertson man-on-man coverage, and he just gets burnt there. Probably trying to avoid them going deep. And yeah, I just wanted to throw some of this stuff in there because I think JJ Watt said it today or yesterday on ESPN or whatever it is. He was saying, outside of quarterback, I think the hardest position in the NFL is defensive back. And so that just gives you an illustration, even if I don't know who the number one cornerback in the NFL would be right now, of course, because I'm recording right now, but even if you're talking about the number one dude in the NFL, like bona fide Hall of Famer, Darrelle Revis, for example, you're getting the ball thrown at you a lot throughout the season, a lot throughout the game, you're going to give up catches, right? So I just wanted to throw that in there. But end of the day, Amik Robertson did a phenomenal job, held Justin Jefferson to only 3 catches, made some phenomenal tackles, and is a huge reason why Aaron Glenn was able to blitz so consistently, because he was relying on these defensive backs to hold their ground, and that's exactly what Amik Robertson and this whole Detroit's defense did. You guys deserve that win. You deserve the number 1 seed. Enjoy this week. We're going to do a ton of film studies on the Detroit Lions while you guys have your bye week. So let me know any players down below you guys want to see. Hit that like button, hit that sub button if you haven't already, and let me know your thoughts on Amik Robertson and the Detroit Lions down below.